Hello everybody and welcome to the day. So today we're going to have a play with our quad bike. This thing's been sitting in storage for like 4 years. Haven't even turned it, haven't even started. I'm surprised the wheels are still up. So we're going to have a play with it today and get it going. So Rhino and I are going to do that. Does need a little bit of TLC, but we bought this thing back in the day for like 150 bucks because it was all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, and we pulled the front diff out for another project because the rear splines and the main axle were all chewed out. Managed to actually find a second-hand one. The engine does go, it does run, or it did run. We'll see what we can do today. But we're going to have a play, and then we're going to fit it out. We're going to get it going again, and then add some extra stuff to it. Okay, so we've got the fuel tank here, and one of the reasons was this, who knows what's been sitting around in there for the last couple of years. But pull out the hose here, the tap, you can see that residue on there, and there is, as you can see that, there is something in there for sure. So we're going to flush the fuel tank out and just do a couple more checks, check the intake's clear, that nothing's built a nest inside there on the process, and put some fuel on it. It does kick over, and then see what happens. So proof of concept, we got it running, it's going. The carby is leaking a lot of fuel, which had that issue a long time ago. Still apparently has that issue. So we're going to do some work on that. Probably look at a carby kit, otherwise we'll just see what the issue is for now. But even if we don't get it running again today, there is plenty to do. We've got to tidy all this up, remount this front, check the lights all round, a bit of a ducting system for the oil cooler that's in here. Some other bits and pieces in here. This front brake system, we've had to pull all the shoes out of here because this wheel was seized. So I'll have a look at that for the hydraulics, but I mean the mechanical rear brakes work fine. Plenty to do. We'll get it going.
key did its thing again. It's not dumping fuel, it's just that steady drip, which is a good thing. When you had it idling like that just before.
I remember when we were staring photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart, and my heart is where you are. I still think of you.
Okay, so the brakes for the back of the quad bike, we've pulled the outer cover off there. We try to get the disc and everything out. We're not going to worry about that. But we've got this apart. So this obviously goes into this section. So we're going to dismantle this whole thing. There is a seal here. Obviously, I don't have parts from this. So we're going to save what we can, have a look in there, pull it all apart, grease it up, get it running again, and then we have better brakes.
You could,
Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit of grease on this worm drive. Now, you don't want to put too much in here because if you have way too much in there, it won't move as free and you'll jam it up, especially with those seals in there. So put a little bit of grease on there, work it through, get it moving. We're also going to 3D print a new seal for here, give it a go with some new filament we've got for the inside. So for now, we'll just grease this up a little bit. Heaps better than what it was, so then we got to go. Which way did this go? That's the question. Must be that way.
it's keyed, so it
That
should only
side.
go one way.
Yeah, it pulls that way. Okay, so on the quad bike, the rear brake component has an inner seal, this one here. Now this is all hard and brittle, so Ryan piped up and we built, well, he designed and printed a flexible seal for the back, which, now this isn't a pressure seal, so it's only holding the dust in out, which fits in there nice and beautiful. Look at that. So that will stay in there when it's pushed in there, but lovely. Just like that. So putting the brake piston back in the rear, what we found is that this nut here actually adjusts your in and out throw. So at the moment it's actually quite touching that the pad on the inside, so we're going to adjust that nut to get it at the right level. Put everything together first and then mess around with that. As we'll put this cover back on and then the front on, tighten all these up, and then we should have some brakes back after we put that back in there, obviously, and then that other foot pedal one in there. And then the other end of this, we'll have a look at where that handle is to make sure it's working right as play in there. That we might need to run a whole new cable to it, could be too stretched. Otherwise, we'll figure some sketchy thing out to shorten up the cable. Either way, but it's getting there, so we'll get these on. Hello, Poe.